This is the new golden egg, and in this video we're going to be putting every single mutation on it to see how much it's worth. So we got our hands on 5 golden goose to start off this video. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and basically what the golden goose does, every 13 to 40 minutes it lays a golden egg that you're able to sell for so much money. And apparently with that golden egg you can actually mutate the golden egg, so it's basically like a plant. It's insane. Like you can get ones that are base value like 20, 30, 40 million, especially if you get really lucky you can get massive ones. So that's why we have a lot of golden gooses, because we're gonna have a higher chance of laying an amazing egg. So if I go here, like yeah, this one every 12 minutes, every 12 minutes, every 12 minutes, and if we go and view, every 30 minutes lays a golden egg plant that starts with the fortune mutation. So it's already starting off with an amazing mutation. It can be harvested and mutates like other plants. Selling it may apply like the fortune mutation to fruit in your garden, which is insane. I'm wondering how much that fortune mutation, like the base value of that, is going to be worth, because I feel like it's going to be worth insane amounts. And as you can see here, we have the Humber Heart with all the mutations, like some that are very, very limited that you can't normally get. And we're going to be like transferring the mutations with the Spinosaurus to the eggs, and probably getting an egg that's going to be maybe even worth a few trillion, especially if it's as overpowered as I heard it is. So we're going to have to, it's basically be like a waiting game. We're going to have to wait another like 12 minutes for them to lay the eggs, and then we're going to just probably do this a few times just to see if we get like a massive egg. The bigger the egg, the better the base value is going to be, which is going to be really, really nice. In a few seconds, some of the golden eggs are going to lay, and some of them already have laid. The golden goose has laid an egg, this one's laid an egg, and I'm guessing they are going to be different sizes, surely. Okay, another one has laid an egg. Okay, this one I think is the biggest one. There's one that laid it here. Are all the same size? I'm not too sure, you know. No, they're definitely not the same size. This one is definitely way smaller than this one. And then this one, I think these two might be the biggest ones. And then we got this one here. And then this one's the biggest one by far. I have a magnifying glass. Probably I do. How much is this worth? So yeah, that one's worth 19.1 million. This one, 15.07 million, 13.4 million. This one, 17.1 million. And then this one is 11. So this one's of course the cheapest one. And then this is the most expensive. And then you got these two that are really expensive too. But we're gonna just make them lay eggs more and more, because of course the more that we make them lay eggs, the higher chance we're gonna get like a massive one. I think this is the biggest one we're gonna get for a while, so let's hope the next batch we do get something like really, really big. That would be very, very exciting. All right guys, so they're gonna lay eggs again, so we're gonna see what these guys are gonna be worth. Ooh, this one is massive. Okay, this one's the biggest one we have so far. It's really, really big. And then okay, that one's decent. Okay, but this one's really, really big. This one's also like, okay, that's decent. That one's, this one's by far the smallest. And then, okay, the goose are just laying so many eggs. But I really want to check how much my thingy one, this one's going to be worth. This one here, 24 million. That's actually insane. That's really, really good. And then what about these? This one here, 16.9 million. This one, 13 million. It's not too good. This one, yeah, the lowest one, 11.2 million, and this one's even lower. Okay, they're both basically, they're worth the exact same, so I'm pretty sure they're all basically the same sizes. The ones that are the same sizes, they're like all basically the same weight, identical weight, which is nice. But I do want to try it out. I've got another one that I want to try out. I've got another technique that I do want to try out. I want to basically put Grandmaster Sprinklers before they lay their eggs and see if they can get like really big ones, if it's going to affect the size or not. So this is by far the biggest one, 24 million. So we're going to be basically trying to put Grandmaster Sprinklers on, see if we can get like some huge golden eggs. Also, I realized I want to transfer one of the fortune traits to the Amber Heart, since once we do get rainbow on the golden egg, I'm guessing also the fortune mutation is going to go away from it. So it's going to be basically impossible to get fortune on it again. It's better for me to just put a seedling in for him to transfer this into my Amber Heart. I'm going to unfavorite my Amber Heart before he like procs, because I don't want to favorite it now because I might accidentally pick it up. How long does it take for him to proc? Okay, every 4 minutes he basically just transfers a mutation from one plant to another. 5 minutes swaps mutations between 2 different random plants, ignores favorited fruits. So I'm just gonna have to favorite all the ones that I do need. Alright guys, so we have our Grandmaster Sprinklers. I am gonna place them very, very soon because they do proc. And yeah, 20 seconds, some of these guys are gonna lay eggs, 18 seconds, 15 seconds. So I'm just gonna try and center it as much as possible right here. That should target most of these guys. This could just be a massive waste of a Grandmaster Sprinkler, I'll be honest, but I do have hope. Oh, I already accidentally placed one there too. Oh my days, so I placed 2. One here, accident. I don't know how I clicked on it by accident. So I just wasted 2 Grandmaster Sprinklers. Let's just hope that it works somehow. Like we get massive eggs. Okay, this one's gonna lay an egg. Okay, this one's big. Okay. I'm not like noticing a that much of a difference. I don't think these Yeah, I don't think the Grandmaster Sprinklers help out that much, I'll be honest. Right, so let's just use the magnifying glass. I feel like this is the biggest one. 24.4 million. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling these two, I think, yeah, this one's probably going to be the same. 23, 20.4. Okay, I think this one's the most, they're worth the most. And then, let me check this one. 23. And then these are just decent. So let me just unfavorite this one. And we've got the one that we want. So I'm just going to pick up this one, pick up this one. I'm going to keep one in the corner just so we can transfer the fortune. And what's the called mutation later. And then we've got this. And then I'm going to unfavorite this one too. Pick this one up. And then pick this one up. And now these guys have done their job, so I'm just gonna pick them up. And now we need to find like another, I think, 4 mutations. I don't know if this like counts as golden, so I think we need 4 more mutations, and then we can like place the butterflies. So do I have any sprays that I could use? Okay, I have honey glazed. That's another mutation. Okay, that's how many mutations? That's 5. Okay, and burnt. All right, that should be 5 mutations. And now if I place my butterfly in, it should get this rainbow. And let me place my mimic octopus into, I think, because this guy has like a, yeah, this guy's cooldown is only 17 minutes. So we're going to have to wait for this guy's cooldown. Then he can mimic the butterfly's ability. And then we can get the golden egg to be rainbow. And it's going to be worth a lot of money. Alright, so in 4 seconds, the mimic octopus should like copy the butterfly's ability and make this golden egg rainbow. Let's just hope so. Oh, it's in 1 minute. I think I have to give him another pet boost. And now he should do it. There we go. He's going to copy the ability, and then yep, he's gonna go to the golden egg and make it rainbowed. First time actually seeing the golden egg rainbowed. I wonder how much it's gonna be valued for. Yes, okay, mimic octopus transform golden ability. Ooh, it's a rainbow. Okay, that actually looks so nice. Okay, rainbow value. It's worth 24.5 million with it being rainbowed. So it's basically the same as if it was just like with fortune, which is kind of low-key like a little bit bad, but nonetheless it's still decent because that's the base value now. So if you add fortune to it too, it's going to be like insane. It's going to be really, really good. But now we've got some sprays, of course, that we can use. We've got the fried one. It's going to increase its value by a decent amount. It's already 196 million. We've got this. We've got burnt. We're going to keep it for later because it's going to make the egg look a little bit ugly. And then we've got wet. So we've got, it's worth right now 318 million, which isn't too bad. Of course, that's without like disco, without shocked, all those really, really good mutations. Okay, my amber heart has shocked, so we can transfer that later on. But now the butterfly has done its job, so I'm just going to pick it up. And let me get my Spinosauruses. I've got one here. And I've got another one. I also have another mimic octopus, so we're just going to have that there. And then do I have any chicken zombies? We have chicken zombies, so I'm going to place the chicken zombies in too. Basically, chicken zombies just have a chance of giving this zombified. And that's going to be making it worth 25 times more, which is going to be insane. So if we get like a zombified on it, we get disco on it, we get shocked, we get eclipse, we got a meteor. Like all these ones that we get, like aurora is also going to be really, really insane. We're going to, paradisial is going to be ridiculous too. Pasta, moonlit, sauce, sandy, frozen, honey glaze, all those like mutations we're going to be transferring to the egg. So you bet this egg is going to be worth so much money. Let me use one of my passive boosts on the mimic octopus, see which passive he copies. Hopefully he copies the Spinosaurus one. I'm hoping. I'm guessing he's going to copy, which one's going to copy? Oh, he applied he copied the zombified one, and he applied the zombified, and it just didn't work, which is unfortunate. But I would have wanted him to like copy the Spinosaurus ones, which is unfortunate. He didn't. But now we still have like, I think, yeah, the Spinosaurus still haven't procced. They've got still 2 minutes left. The mimic octopus still has 2 minutes. Actually, I'm going to put the other mimic octopus too. I'll let him proc. Let me use my thing on him. And I might as well choose it on all of these guys. Use it on this guy, then use it on this guy. We're going to make him all of these guys proc at the same time. Yep, this guy's going to proc in 4 seconds, and then these guys are going to proc in 30 seconds each, which is really, really nice. Alright, which ability is this guy going to copy the mimic octopus? Don't copy the chicken zombies, please. Oh, I think, is he transferring? Wait, what's happening? Okay, I don't even know what's going on. Okay, mimic octopus copied the ability. Did he take the fortune? And where's he going to put it? Oh, he put it here. Okay, so he took the fortune and put it here. Okay, so now So now the golden egg has a rainbow fried, windstruck wet, honey glazed, fortune and oil. So already racking up a very, very good amount of mutations. And now we've still got the Spinosauruses that are going to proc once ready. And the other guy is going to proc in 1 second. We're going to have 2 like Spinosauruses. To be honest, Spinosaurus, I should have picked this up because wet is basically going to do nothing to us. So I'm just going to pick it up. Anyways, let him go to the other one. The other amber heart. And okay, light cycle's also being transferred, which is amazing. And what other thing is going to be transferred? What else is he transferred? Okay, Moonlit 2, which is also really, really nice. So we still have a decent amount of things that we still need to like transfer. We still have like probably another like 15, 20 mutations that we still haven't got from the amber heart to the golden egg. But right now it's worth 3.1 billion, which is a very, very hefty amount given that we don't have Disco, Shocked, Aurora, Meteoric on it. So we still have a lot to go. So I think all the zombies have literally gonna proc. This is the last zombie that's gonna proc. And are they gonna get the zombified trait on the golden egg? I think that one also failed. Yeah, I think the zombies are low-key useless. Plus the timer on them is so much, and sometimes the mimic octopus is going to copy them instead of the Spinosaurus, which is something that I don't really want. So I am going to pick up the chicken zombies, and I'm probably going to replace them with more mimic octopuses, because of course the more mimic octopuses there are, the more they're going to copy the Spino's abilities, and the quicker we're going to be able to get all these amazing mutations. Alright, so my next mimic octopus is going to proc. Now they're only going to be able to copy the Spinosaurus' ability because I've removed, of course, the chicken zombies. So now they're going to go to the Amber Heart, and they're just going to take, hopefully they take like Meteoric, Aurora, like something that's like worth a lot, or Disco or Shock, something like that, please. Aurora to it. Okay, not bad. Anything else? It's only Aurora. Okay, they've only like basically just copied Aurora, which is, I mean, I wouldn't mind. It's really, really good. It's worth 5.3 billion. And now we've got my pet passives. I'm going to put them on the Spinos. I think they're going to insta proc if I do. Yep, put it on this one. And then my other Spino, there we go. And I'm not too sure which octopus it is that's going to proc soon. So I'm going to just leave them to proc naturally because I don't want to waste one of them. So I'm just going to keep them there. They're going to take this. Okay, so we've got Eclipsed. Okay, Eclipsed. I think that's really, really good. And then we'll see what else is this guy going to like put. Right now we have Rainbow, Eclipse, Fried, Aurora, Windstruck, Wet, Light Cycle, Honeyglaze, Fortune, Moonlit, and Oil, which is a very, very good amount of mutations, but we're still missing, of course, the good ones like Meteoric, Shocked, Infected, Paradisial, Zombified, and Disco. Oh, they've applied Burnt, which I have a spray already for it, which is kind of useless, but still, nonetheless, it's still worth 5.8 billion. Alright, so my Mimic Octopuses are going to proc the 3 new ones I've placed, so let's see what we're able to get from it. Okay, Windstruck. Applying mutation to tomato. I don't know what tomato are they talking about. I swear I just seen say tomato there. But okay, so copied Spinosaurus. So what new mutation did we get? Okay, we got pasta. We got infected, which is decent. But they're still like, bro, they keep on missing like Meteoric, like Disco, like Shock, the good ones. They're still not doing them just yet, which is low-key a little bit annoying. But I think I have another Mimic Octopus procking in 10 seconds, and then one of my other Spinosauruses are going to proc too. So let me just get the passive boost and just place it on this guy right here. I swear these guys are meant to give me like 3 mutations if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, devours a random mutation. Oh, a random mutation from 4.71 fruits in your garden. Okay, so it's only basic one mutation. Meteoric, finally we got Meteoric. And now we're just missing Disco, Paradisial, Shocked, and like the other ones that are decent. Paradisial, there we go. Speaking about Paradisial, we finally got it. And then we've got this Spinosaurus that comes in 2 minutes. We're probably not going to wait for that. I think the next time we proc, we're definitely going to get everything that we need. We're going to get Zombified, surely, Disco, and Shocked, the 3 most valuable ones that are left. So yeah, just let them proc one more time whilst I was AFK. I was AFK for 20 minutes, and they managed to proc and basically carry over every single thing that we need. The only thing I think is Heavenly, which to be honest I don't think is too good, so we're just gonna ignore that. We've basically got every single mutation that we could get. Rainbow, Eclipsed, Meteoric, Shocked, Aurora, Infected, Junk Shock, Foil, Windstruck, Light Cycle, Paradisial, Disco, Honeyglaze, Frozen, Fortune, which of course we get from the goose eggs. We've got Moonlit, Oil, Pasta, Ceramic, and Zombified. That is definitely a mouthful, but we did manage to get every single one. It's worth 21.4 billion, which to be honest is a little bit lackluster. I expected it to be a little bit more. However, the golden egg is still really, really good.